We're giving away a professor's research, and all you have to do to enter is like, comment, subscribe, and we'll be picking a winner on the weekend. And now back to the video. There's a lot of unique decks in Everyday Wonders, but the one I want to talk about is Hisuian Goodra. Hisuian Goodra is like insane. It's a tank, lives forever, and deals 120 damage. Yes, there is a problem with this deck. It has water and steel type energy, dual types, which dual types have always had trouble in this game. Now, I tried out the single metal, and I personally did not like that because I always found myself in a situation where my Gumi was out there and then I have to waste an energy to retreat it and then use Mantike, and I'll be behind, and by the time I want to attack with the Gumi, my Mantike is destroyed, and then my game plan's in the trash. So I felt it better actually having the dual energy type and having the Mantikes as backup. And essentially you could use the Mantikes as sacrifice while you finish building out the Gumis. Even leading out the Gumi, hear me out, is not that bad. You do have 40 HP, but you could stall out your opponent. Like, they really cannot do anything. Making their basic Pokemon that attack for 1 energy, attack for 2, really disrupts them. And that goes really hard in the grass matchup, because the grass matchup, our opponents are really greedy when it comes to that. It's not our opponents, but the deck is very greedy when it comes to grass energy. And here we are playing the Hisuian Siglu in the middle evolution because we do want that extra support to get us into that Goodra. Yeah, just like the other one, this one is pretty good. Every time Goodra gets attacked, you flip a coin. Of course, gambling. If you land heads, you take minus 80, which is kind of huge for 150 HP. And then to back you up, you have double Lily, double Heavy Helmet, and 1 Lucky Ice Pop. But without further ado, let's go and check out the video. Alright, let's see it. Let's see how this deck could pop off. We are starting off with the Gumi, unfortunately. Is it a fighting deck? Damn. Lucario right off the bat. Okay, they got a Riolu lead. Not like they could really do much here. Although we could look for other Pokemon, like our Mantikes. But we're getting double water energy, which is insane. Well, I mean, to be fair, they can't even swing. See, they need 3 energies to swing with Mega Lucario. So if I could get Steel Energy and then a Rare Candy, I think we're chilling. Could build the one in the back for sure. Just wait it out. W stall though. W stall. Because the real trouble comes in when we have the Hisuian Goodra out. Let's go for the research. Draw 2. You know what? Drop that helmet. We'll waste the Pokeball. We'll even Rare Candy the one in the back for sure, because we do have the energy coming in pretty soon. And we have Lily for backup as well, so we do have a follow-up play, you know, coming up if they get greedy with the Lucario in the front. 110 damage. Alright, let's see the gimmick work. It's all we need. They're taking a risk if they attack with that Lucario. That's all I'm saying. Minus 80 and minus 20. You know? He's only going to be able to deal, what, 40 damage? Or 60 damage? Okay, the Field Blower. Just going for the risk. Give me that heads. Let's go. Minus 80. GG's. That would have been 160 and we would have lost the game there. Hisuian Goodra for the win. Hisuian Goodra is a monster. That's all I gotta say. Going second. I guess that's fine. We do have a good start. We definitely need to see Metal Energy to pop off here. Trail could help us. They do play Formosa, unfortunately. Since we have a bunch of water energies just popping up, what I can do is just put an energy on Gumi and then just end my turn. That way the Formosa won't be able to swing on us anytime soon. Already have the girl tile. That's insane. That's crazy work. But can it survive Goodra? That's the question. So once we have this thing built, it's a monster. See, with grass, you're really greedy when it comes to energy, so brick after brick. I just want to make sure he invests all his energy on the Formosa. I don't want to, you know, put the Hisuian Goodra, take minus 20, you know, for no reason. If he puts 2 double energy on the Formosa, that's W. Alright, so we're gonna get 2 points guaranteed for sure. Before we fight the subtile. Now we demolish everything at 120. We don't really have to go that hard in with Lily yet. If we played Sabrina, that would have been nasty. So we got the heavy helmet. I think even if he gets the Greninja, let me guess, he rare candied, right? I'm gonna take the bet. You have to bet that we get the 80 because it really wouldn't. It would be a waste using my It would be a waste using my Lily right now. He has to go subtile. He has no choice. He left? He left? Ain't no shot. Yeah, that's raps. My opponent rage quit. My opponent rage quit. That's insane. Kind of a mid-start, but, you know, it could ramp up real quickly depending on what we could find. And that's energy I'm talking about. Fair, fair. We take those.